Mortgage rates just went up, and it has nothing to do with Canada. A war breaks out in the Middle East, and all of a sudden, 1 month later, mortgages are up almost 50 basis points. Most people don't connect those two things. Here's exactly what's happening and what it means for buyers and sellers in the Bay of Quinte. It comes down to 3 simple steps. Step 1 is oil. Iran closed the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most critical oil shipping routes on the planet. In turn, oil prices rose. When energy prices increase, inflation follows because everything in turn costs more to make, ship, and build. Step number 2, bonds. As we know in Canada, fixed rates aren't set by the Bank of Canada, they're driven by bond markets. When inflation fears rise, bond yields also rise. We've seen bond yields increase more than 50 basis points in the span of just 1 month. Number 3 is your mortgage. Lenders are responding to these higher bond yields by increasing their fixed rates and pricing in what some economists are calling an uncertainty premium, protecting themselves from a future that they can't predict. The Bank of Canada has held its overnight rate at 2.25% since October of 2025, with some predicting even further cuts in 2026. That forecast has now changed, with some economists predicting hikes now instead of cuts in 2026. That means that further relief from interest rate reductions that buyers or some people renewing their mortgage may have expected may no longer exist. For buyers, a half-point move can be substantial in your monthly mortgage payment. For instance, a $600,000 purchase with 20% down, half a basis point increase in your interest rate with a 30-year amortization from 4 to 4.5% would add roughly about $140 to your monthly payment. If you're a buyer and you're waiting for rates to drop further, that window may have closed. So go get an approval now in case rates increase higher. And if you have an existing pre-approval and a rate hold, it may be time to take advantage of that. For sellers, higher rates compress buyer purchasing power. And that combined with just general uncertainty in the market, narrow your qualified buyer pool. It's not a reason to panic, it's a reason to price correctly and market correctly from day one. And even with the right strategy, uncertainty in the market may cause your home to sit on the market for longer than anticipated. And for people renewing their mortgage, don't just renew with your current bank. Talk to a mortgage specialist or mortgage broker because the difference in rates between lenders right now could save you thousands over your next mortgage term. In closing, global events can have real impacts on local real estate. We'll continue to monitor what's happening overseas and the impacts it has on our local real estate market here in the Bay of Quinte. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.